Hey guys, what's up? Superflying Glidon 74 here, and today I'm gonna be discussing a film that terrified me to the fullest extent for a very silly reason. So, bear in mind I was only 5 here, but this was back in 2013, I think. But anyways, I'm at school, and it's raining. And it comes to finish lunch, and we don't go out into the playground because, you know, who goes out into the playground when it's wet? Unless you actually are really cool and you enjoy yourself in the rain. Anyways, we go in. I go to put my lunchbox away. My little lunchbox. I didn't even have a school bag to put it in. I just put it on the shelf. I didn't get a school bag until like what? 2015. So I spent 2 school years not backpackless. But anyways, I know that I'm very awkward, but get over it. So I go into what used to be the year 2 classroom, which is now the year 3 classroom, which year 3 was the worst year I've ever had at school. Period. And they're playing this film. Now, I will admit that this film is not scary, and not scary in the slightest, but it was Meet the Robinsons. It was on the scene where Lewis, I didn't know it was Meet the Robinsons then, because I didn't even see the beginning. All I saw was, I don't know, this point. Where Lewis, he's showing off an invention to, like, I don't know whether they're his parents or what. I'm not familiar with the film at all, so you can correct me in the comments down below. Tell me the little plotty plot, and, yeah, but, he's showing off his invention on making a, peanut butter jam sandwich. Yes, I called it a peanut butter and jam sandwich. You could call it jelly if you call it jelly in your country. You can call it whatever foreign word you say. Doesn't really matter to me, just as long as you can understand me. So, and then the Mr. Harrington guy, he's all, like, worried because it's peanut butter and he has a peanut allergy. I didn't know what a peanut allergy was. Like, how are you supposed to know what a peanut allergy is at 5 years old in 2013? Basically, he sprays it, and it goes all over Mr. Harrington's face, and his face swells up, and this is the part that really scared me as a child. Well, I'm still a child. I'm an older child, alright, but when I was really little, this really scared me. Like, the way he swelled up, and he was all red, and I don't know, and then, like, Lewis is like, what's happening? And the woman or whoever, she's like, Mr. Harrington has a peanut allergy. And I'm like, Lewis is like, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know. And she's like, stand back. And she's got like a needle and she jabs it into his leg. And and like, after that scene, I was just scarred for life. I was just pretend I'm laying on the floor, because I was laying on the floor. Rain was pouring down the huge windows in the classroom, and the yeah, and it's really dark, and I'm bothering this boy behind me, I think his name's Rowan. I think it was Rowan. Hi Rowan, if you watch my videos. And he's like, stop, could you move forward a bit, please? And I didn't know. But after that day, I went home with my mum. I think we were gonna catch a bus or walk home or whatever we did in those days. It's been nearly 10 years, so I don't know. But I said to my mum, today we watched a film where a boy called Lewis kills his dad with fat cheeks. I didn't even know. I didn't even know anything about the film. So I just made something up. I mean, I make stuff up to make... I always lie. I always lied at school to get out of situations. I once punched someone and no one knew, and they still don't know. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. And then the next day, I finished my lunch, I went outside, and then I, not even grabbing my coat after putting my lunchbox back, I ran outside in the rain until they spotted me and I had to come back in. And they said like, why don't you want to come in? Why don't you want to come in? Or something like that. I don't remember my answer. And then I also tried hiding in the library by the lunch hall or in my classroom, but that doesn't help because there was this teaching assistant. I hate her. She scratched my arms. Like once I threw a tantrum, she scratched my arms when she tried to grab me. But anyways, that story isn't about her. But that didn't work. So a few years passed by, and it's about, I don't know, August or early September of 2014 or 15. And I'm like, I'm like saying to my mum and dad, because my dad was there in this situation, and I said like, I'm scared to go into year 2 because they play scary films, and dad and mum, they were just like, no, you'll be fine. And I didn't see Meet the Robinsons for an entire rest of that year until year 3. Why year 3, you ask? They played it again. That's right, they played it on the computer again, on the smart board. You know those smart boards that only like people like me would understand, because obviously I'm younger. I didn't grow up in like a time of chalkboards at school. But yeah, and I saw it again, and I was still, I still got chills down my spine from how scared I was the first time. I had endless nightmares of that scene for months on end when I was 5. I get that I'm just whining about something that happened in the past, but it's significant to me. I first remember this scene back early this year in about January or February when I was watching Davey 504, and he watched that video of he watched that meme of like, remember Goob from Meet the Robinsons? Well, this is him now, and it shows Davey. Feel old yet? I hate when people say feel old yet, or I feel so old just because it's been a few years since something came out. Yeah, I hate it when people say that, or people say, oh, I'm too old for this. You're never too old for this. But yeah, that was my experience with Meet the Robinsons. I doubt I'll watch it ever again, because I don't wanna, I like to sleep. I know I probably wouldn't be so scared anymore. And I will link a clip of that scene in the description below. But yeah, I doubt I'll ever watch that film again. Just because, like, of how scarred I was. I know I won't be that scared anymore, but still, it was still a traumatic experience. Now you know one of my dark histories, one of my dark stories. But anyways, this is Superfly and Glidon 74 signing out for now, and we will be seeing a name reveal at 350 subscribers, and you'll be seeing a little bit of a special video when I'm about on my 15th birthday, so look forward to that. Bye! Okay, I'm sorry. That was probably so cringe. Bye!